Hi guys, it's now 7 weeks until the WBFF World Fitness Model Championships in Toronto, Canada. I'm back at Powerhouse, here to train back. I'll see you inside. First exercise is a couple of warm-up sets on a wide overhand lat pull down, just to get some blood pumped into the back and get everything warmed up nicely before moving on to the heavier exercises. Right, so as you saw, not too heavyweight and I'm not going slow either. It's a warm-up, so that's maybe a third of what I would normally lift for a heavier work set. And what I'm really focusing on here is muscle activation. By that I'm working the lats, squeezing them in, and if you're female, think of where your bra strap is. You're trying to squeeze the lat muscles in on that area. And if you have a training partner, a really cool tip that I found out is to have them hold 2 fingers in between your shoulder blades. And when you pull that lat bar down to about chin level of the upper chest, really try and squeeze in on those fingers with the back muscles. That will really activate those lats with this exercise. Right, warm-up's done, 2 sets on there. Moving on to weighted chin-ups. One of the reasons they're so tiring, even though it's 25 pounds compared to the 200 something I lift on a weight stack, is I'm having to move a lot more muscles to get that weight up. Also, I'm taking a wider grip, taking the straps wider grip and a full range of motion, allowing my body to come all the way down, and then using every muscle fiber in my back to be able to contract and pull me back up. So a lot harder than it looks with a much smaller weight, but for my goal of contest prep, it really helps define and bring out that muscular separation in the back. I think on the next set, I'll stick with the same weight, but then do a drop set, take the belt off, and rep out as many as I can do just my normal body weight. Even though I said earlier I'm staying away from some of the heavier compound movements, I'm still going to do this one for my inner back because while I'm dieting, I still want to maintain maximum glycogen retention in my muscles to keep full. Hence, the fewer carbohydrates I'm eating are going directly into the muscle cell, and any extra volume that I'm doing or workload, especially with cardio, is extra fat builds up. So if you're dieting but want to keep as much muscle mass, lift heavy, even if it's every now and again, and consume the bulk of your carbohydrates, about 40% of your day's worth if they're pretty low, after training. So the first work set would be about I love this exercise for really thickening out that inner part of the back. Alright, let's get some more weight on there and keep pushing it up. Short but sweet. I want to keep things tight. I'm only in the gym for about 40 minutes per workout now. Plus cardio in the morning or even a little bit late at night. But I'll shoot a separate video about cardio and abs. Alright, next exercise. You may have noticed that I'm switching between exercises for wide overhand lifts or rows and then closer narrow, focusing on more my lats and width and the inner grip exercises, a little bit more on thickness and inner back development, just to get a varied workout instead of always focusing on lats and width. Now it's important on a stage that we're going through the turns, and again I'll do another video if you're interested showing some of the poses for male fitness model, because they are different from bodybuilding. It's important that I have good rounded muscular development from every angle, not just look good from my front, turn to the side and back, and suddenly my back looks like it's on a different person. So when you're training competition or no competition, I feel it's important to get overall body development, and that includes training your legs. Okay, another wide overhand grip on this one. And I'm using the straps just so my hands don't fatigue and I can really focus on squeezing my upper and inner back. Again, keeping the body as stable and as fixed as I can, and working my muscles in the exercise around that position. Back's really starting to tighten up. I can always feel that when my vest gets tighter around my chest. It's a good sign that I'm possibly doing the exercise right. Time to overload. Not too heavy. It really did push me to my training intensity and beyond. So I'm really struggling to get my heart rate back down. But this is the zone that I need to be at, especially in the final 5 weeks before I start those 1 or 2 weeks left of final preparation for the show. Okay, one more exercise left. After this one, switching back to a close grip to focus more on my inner back. Now I normally stick with that D-bar, or what I was using on the B-bar rows, to do my close grip seated cable row. But now I'm switching over to use 2 separate handles. So I feel I get greater muscle contraction when I'm holding the handle separately, and I have to work each muscle independently rather than using a single bar or grip.